We connect to the body on the breath, receiving breath, receiving the light and the light codes available through the breath. And as we exhale, we mindfully surrender all that no longer serves us, intentionally disconnecting from all that does not belong to us. We take responsibility for this lower frequency energy by invoking the angel Zadkiel and asking that the violet flame be made manifest, burning within and throughout the body, the mind, and the spirit. We visualize this all-consuming spiritual fire burning as above, so below, as within, so throughout, and see the extension of the violet flame from the outer edges of our auric field. We set the intention that this alchemy occurs across all timelines, all space, all dimensions, all planets, all cosmos, all realities, and the void. We invoke the angel Jophiel, and we ask Jophiel to gather all aspects of our body, mind, and spirit, all soul fractals, all elements of our spirit, of our energy across all time and space, returning it from the astral realms into our body, both physical and light. And we envision receiving ourselves as sparkling golden light that flows through our sub-personal chakras into the vessel. And we anchor ourselves to the core of the earth by bringing awareness to the womb or to the hara and setting the intention to align it with the heart of the earth. And this allows the aspects of ourselves that return now to flow down to the soles of our feet and fill our body, returning to where once it belonged. We invoke the angel Michael, and we ask that he places his sword of light, the sword of truth, at our spinal column. And we connect to our own inner light and extend it as a column of light that reaches infinitely above and infinitely below. We ask Michael to place a shield of protection at our solar plexus and at our heart. And we draw in the frequencies of our anatomical heart, of our heart chakra, and we activate our spiritual heart to the right of the body. And here we create a trine. And within this heart trine, we settle into the very stillness and center of it, and we access the love of no beginning and no end. And we extend this love infinitely before us on this plane and all others, and infinitely behind us on this plane and all others, moving through all time, offering unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness, grace. We come into alignment with our highest self, our infinite potential, and the highest timeline of this body. We come into alignment with our oversoul, the aspect of us that is woven into the collective, the aspect of us that is a great force of love within the collective. And we weave our frequency into the living, organic collective. We come into alignment with our monad, our original divine spark. And as we align, we reaffirm our sovereignty as we speak our own name given at birth. I am. We come into alignment with Soul, with Alcyon, with Sirius, our spiritual sun, with Helios, and we project our consciousness in an instant through the Milky Way to the great galactic central sun known as Helios. And here we gather, invoking the angelic realm, ascended masters, higher dimensional beings of light who are light at their core, the elemental kingdom, our ancestors. And together we encode and encrypt the solar flares which form into plasma. We create the light codes which are received on Earth and throughout the cosmos. And together we co-create pure peace, pure love, pure light, pure joy, pure bliss, pure reality. Understanding that it will be made manifest in the timeline of these bodies on planet Earth, then it will radiate across the universe for all of known time. We draw these frequencies and plasmas down like a column of platinum light that becomes a spiral, that becomes a great vortex of energy, and we draw it through the Milky Way, through the solar system, through the atmosphere, and we direct it and anchor it into our subpersonal chakras through the stellar gateway that immediately connects it to all planets and star system, through the soul star chakra, through the causal, which immediately radiates it out through the astral. We draw it into the crown, into the soma, to the brow, to the altar major, to the throat, to the high heart, and to the heart. We connect back to the earth, and we feel her ascending frequency. We feel her love. We feel her purity, her resolve, her magic, and we draw it up like golden light with threads of metallic rainbows, and it becomes a spiral, then a vortex that flows through the Gaia gateway, through the earth star, to the root, to the sacral, to the navel, to the solar plexus, to the heart seed, and to the heart. And with intention, we invoke Metatron and Sandalphon, and we ask that they direct Mahatma energy down like liquid gold, supporting the evolution of our physical and light body in the timeline of these bodies. And as we place our focus, the liquid gold, the Mahatma energy flows and saturates, restoring, then evolving the pineal, pituitary, thalamus, hypothalamus, thyroid, parathyroid, heart, lungs, pancreas, spleen, liver, gallbladder, stomach, adrenals, kidneys, ovaries or testicles, womb or hara down to the bladder. We give thanks to the earth and to the cosmos, giving thanks to Zadkiel and the violet flame, to Jophiel, to Michael, to Metatron and Sandalphon. And we drop into the heart and we connect to love. And with love we speak, and as we speak, we spell. Once again, intending that we encode the plasma, the great sculpting creator material on the planet, so that we together co-create our reality that serves the highest good of all. We dissolve the resonant frequencies of all non-consensual artificial materials and programming within our body, mind, and spirit. We purify with spiritual fires. We fill our vessels with angelic light. We enlighten with the sun. We dissolve the resonant frequencies of all non-consensual artificial materials and programming within our body, mind, and spirit. We purify with spiritual fires. We fill our vessels with angelic light. We enlighten with the sun. We dissolve the resonant frequencies of all non-consensual artificial materials and programming within our body, mind, and spirit. We purify with spiritual fires. We fill our vessels with angelic light. We enlighten with the sun. With intention and imagination, we see that anything artificial, whether it is a frequency or is something else more manifested, we dissolve it with our imaginations and intentions. We imagine that our body is now filled with divine white fire as we call forth the seraphim, and we imagine that this divine white fire burns within our physical body and all aspects of our energetic light body. We invoke our guardian angel, and we ask that our physical body and our light body be filled with angelic light, envisioning pure white light flowing throughout. We envision the enlightenment achieved as we gaze at the sun, and the light codes that we have seeded on the ether flow into our body, into our consciousness, into our reality. We see this enlightenment as golden Christ consciousness that flows to us and through us. Let there be light.